real, like I know God real, bro. I think you might have like some anointing on you, bro, or something. Like I feel like it's good stuff that's coming your way.
Yesterday, my daddy, when I first came home, he anointed me and gave me his cross. Last night, I came home on Mother's Day. He said, "Listen, I got something else for you. I'm finna take my cross back because you don't need to carry my cross. I got you on. You got to carry your own cross."
Bro, for the people at home who don't know what just happened, so like we stopped the last video because we had an emergency. I had an emergency. He had an emergency. His emergency, without going into detail, helped me with my emergency, bro. We just went to work. That man 9 days home, man. We just went to work, man. We just made some money, man. We just delivered moonwalks at the school. I didn't realize the school was so close.
I just learned a new trade.
Hey, and I like your thought pattern, because a lot of times when I work with people, you have to tell them. Remember you had said, okay, step, then step again, then step. But I had gave you two different sets of instructions. And from here to there, your mind just fixed it. Your mind fixed it. And you like, well, instead of just taking the dolly to the trailer, why not use the dolly to bring the sandbags back? I fuck with that. Cause let me tell you something. I
struggled the first time. I had a problem. I don't like problems. I don't like excuses. I don't like information. Answers and results. Like we got to get it
off
done.
The muscle.
The best way possible. Get it done.
Bro, you got my vote, bro. That was, I got to pay this man.
Successful, man. I have to.
Yeah, I got to pay this man right here, because it's something about it. It don't matter what environment you in, bro. You can go in and you can think you can win, bro.
Most definitely.
I don't care what, but you just proved that, bro. Hey man, it's crazy how we met, because we met at the Capitol. Your dad hollered at me. One thing just led to another. And the crazy part, I didn't even go out there that day.
And I was not ready. That's the first thing I said when we stepped into the car. I was like, man, please hope the man don't try to put me on the spot and talk about this. It was like the third day out, the second day, I'm like, man, please don't try to let me talk about this stuff right now.
Hey, man.
There was so much rage and anger. My words ain't gonna come out right, but man, I heard the folks talking. I said, this is my appointment. This is my time. And I put off something very important to come and do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some family time stuff. I was supposed to go see, I think my grandmother, when she first got down here. I told them folks, I said, nah, this is what I came out of prison for. I have to be here.
Amen.
The Capitol, prison reform.
I tip my head off to you, bro, because sometimes people get caught up, and it's easy to go back, bro. And people be thinking I'll be overrated. I don't break no laws, bro. And I'm telling you that I done came home and try to finesse and break laws that most people wouldn't wrap their mind around. Cause I was like, I gotta get ahead some kind of way. But bro, I used to be, even now, I have nightmares. When I was locked up, bro, I used to dream that I was free. And then when they used to wake me up, bro, I'm back in this motherfucker. Like, I'm just like, oh man. So now, bro, I have nightmares that I'm in chain, bro. I can taste the orange. I can taste the eggs. Like the eggs taste a certain kind of way. I can taste it, bro. I can taste it. Then I can feel, you know how that concrete be cold against your face?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I can feel the concrete, bro. I'm talking about that, bro. I woke up the other day sweating, crying. Bro, I thought they hadn't got me for an old body. I woke up, bro, and I just paid attention to what, bro, I just started crying. My dog like, man, what wrong? I was like, bro, I'm free. She was like, nigga, you been home 20 years. I said, man, you don't even understand, bro. Like, listen to me.
Last night, bro, I'm probably running like an hour and a half of sleep.
I can tell you almost, bro, we just rode 3 minutes away. You fell asleep just then. Bro, don't put too much on yourself, bro.
I guess I got on point, though, when it was time to
handle No, you did. But, bro, what I'm saying is,
I couldn't help it, man.
Don't overextend yourself, bro. You're going to be overstimulated. You see what I'm saying? You got to find something to go. Because what we do is we'll start self-medicating. We'll get off into a habit. We'll start interacting with people like, you righteous, bro, and you trying to do something right. But some people will get into who they used to interact with, and they trying to figure out how to put food on the table. Fuck if it's righteous or not, because niggas got to eat regardless. You see what I'm saying? And you could be in a situation, bro. I didn't just came home. Nigga tried to give me some dope. I'm like, bro, let's establish this. I'm a horrible criminal, my nigga. I tried to rob a grocery store. The police stopped for a pack of cigarettes. I'm a horrible, horrible criminal, folks. And you finna give me some dope. Man, I'm going back to chain gang.
Guess what? My third day out, I'm walking down the street in my beautiful ass suburban neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Meet a nigga. He on probation, just got out of jail. Preaching him, he's talking all great stuff.
Yeah.
Try to sell me some weed. I tell him I got 10 years of paper. He say, oh no, you don't need to smoke no weed then. But if you want to sell some, hit me up. Come on, brother. You like,
see,
come on,
that's
brother.
where shit get weird.
Come on,
folks,
brother.
like, it's not a gray area for me, bro. Like, if I feel like Nick cool. That's my little brother name, bro.
Yeah,
My little brother who died. But when he was moving and shit, I was like, why the fuck this young nigga keep moving like that? He just keep moving. What the fuck going on? Then you keep going back toward the door. Like, I'm finna stop all this shit. Like, for real. But then, like, now, I done looked in the nigga eyes, and I ain't saying he a gift from God. I'm just saying that the nigga is, y'all going through what the fuck I done went through. So if I done went through it, bro, man, I gotta try to show some love. But the thing is, you gonna have that same, somebody gonna come to your front door and they gonna be trying to figure this shit out. And you gonna have an opportunity to show that nigga the right way or show him the wrong way. Bro, you obligated to show him the right way, bro.
Responsibility, obligation.
You obligated, bro. You obligated to try to make any nigga that's in chain gang that's coming home, bro. Bro, get your YouTube page. Get some of this money, man. It's here. Get some of this money, man. Get some of this money. Now, we did all that, bro. I appreciate you, first of all, because you didn't have to do that. It just kind of happened. We ended our last conversation in chain gangs. Let's go to the chain gang. We was talking about the mob. I don't want to talk too tough about it because we don't want a whole lot of stuff going on.
Don't want to call my phone.
And then, bro, I have interviewed so many different people, bro. Like, I interviewed a Sereno, and when he was talking, bro, the interview was good. And I said, and there was something in the back. I said, bro, that's too much information. Boy, about 18 hours later, I get a phone call. Nigga like, Blase Squaze, ABCD, don't even worry about it, my guy. I took that shit down and deleted that shit. I don't want no trouble with y'all, none of that right there. Yeah. So I'm only saying it because, you know, if you don't want to speak about something, bro, you ain't got to speak about shit. Definitely. Some more shit, I be already knowing what the answer is. Yeah. But my man was like, bro, he was doing, it was just a lot that was going on.
He probably was talking about current events.
Bro, I'm talking about, bro, listen to me, man. Yeah, man.
When we get done, I want to share something with you. Like,
well, let's do that off camera. So let me ask you. So, and I feel like I know the answer, but have you ever been in any wars? And this is why I'm asking it. So, Bloods versus GD at Washington State Prison. I had somebody who was on my case. He a Blood. And him and his dad is sat on this same couch. But I was able to talk to the nigga while he was at Washington. But he got the red bandana on. I'm talking to this nigga while all this shit going on. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This shit, my highest viewed video. But when I'm talking to him, bro, and I'm really talking to him, I'm understanding, bro. You done went through some shit. That's tow truck. What we need to do?
I need to go with them for sure. Okay. Oh yeah, because when they just gonna change tire, then we out of there. Unless you want to need me to come back.
If you got to go, shit, we'll goddamn.
I'm saying we gonna schedule another link.
We got to come to tell me this right quick, cause she got to hold on, stay right there. I need the wars that you're gonna touch on this page and on your page. What wars that was the most bloodiest, the most horrific shit? You ain't got to get no details. Just what war? Like, I know at Washington it was such and such, or at this camp such and such.
I ain't gonna lie, the worst word I seen is Bloods versus Bloods.
Why?
And I ain't gonna say, and I ain't even gonna put nobody else in the category. And nobody came like that. Period.
Oh, he finna change it like that.
No exaggeration.
Okay, so it's not a tow truck, bro. Somebody out there changing the tire. Like, literally. That man got he jacking it up. He changing the tire. All right, so as a civilian, bro, I don't understand Blood versus Blood, bro. Why is it a thing? If you need to stick your head out the door, I can stop.
Nah, it's good. They say they good.
Yeah, he out there. He out there like changing that mother. But what I was about to say? Why is it? What's the difference between a West Coast Blood, a Georgia Blood, a chain gang Blood? All right.
Blood started in South Central Los Angeles.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So And it started because Crips was oppressing. But
Okay.
that is too much. We just gonna talk about why Bloods beef.
All right.
How New York started Bloods. Now Blood started in 1972 at Compton. You know what I'm saying? On Piru Street. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, everybody's supposed to do this because you sound like somebody who done read up on
it's
something.
online, brother. It's online, brother. But at the end of the day,
okay.
I said, you know what I'm saying? My big brother Hyena Horrors pulled me up and gave me, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I'm not gonna interrupt
and on
no
top
more.
of that, I done called. You know what I'm saying? I done talked. These people are still out there. These people are not dead.
That's that what's it called that you got. You have I forget what your person. Whenever you get into something, you do it. You really do it. You
get the
overdo
personality.
it. Yeah,
I'm
and
do it to
that could be good, but that could be deadly.
As long as I'm doing the right thing with it. I'm doing something good.
I ain't gonna interrupt no more.
Positive habits. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay, so 1972, Blood started. All right. Now, of course, like I told you earlier, how it goes about how me and you right now, we can make our own set and put red on it and say we Bloods. And if they like it, they smell it, you know what I'm saying? They can stamp it.
And it'll be real.
Right. Now, how I went to New York, that's how East Coast Blood got established. All right, boom. It was a homie. Now, there's the first set on the East was Billy, was not Trey Gangster, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Is that the dude that
And right now they say this man. I mean, I ain't gonna. Guess what? You could just go watch Gangland about the UDN.
There was
right
about it was
OG Mac.
a dude.
His name OG Mac.
Oh no, I was thinking about a dude called Peter.
Yeah, you talking? Yeah, we ain't gonna speak on him.
Okay, my bad.
That's a whole nother video. But them folks there, that's the most deadly. Yeah, them the most deadly. That's who running stuff right now for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like Young Thug, 21 Savage.
I was wondering about that, bro. But then I was like, bro, and then I had got a phone call from somebody, and I ain't gonna interrupt no more because people be saying when people be talking that I always be
they want to hear the story.
Yeah. And then like, bro, I be forgetting that we record. Sometimes we just be having conversations. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so I had somebody call me. This is when YSL Young Thug had what he had going on.
Yeah.
But then there was some more shit that was over here, and it was looking the same, but I was like, hell no. Well, somebody called me and was like, hey man, that shit and that shit connected, bro.
Guess what? Them folks is all the same thing as far as that's it, and they all beefing with each other right now. That's why the GDs and them folks is beefing. You know, that's why the Bloods and GDs is going to war in Shanghai right now because of Peter Rolak is in fucking I forgot the name of it. No, hell no. Colorado. He was underground with Larry Hoover. Like that's really the only equivalent to Larry Hoover is Peter Rolak. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But you know what I'm saying? But he not, and I can tell you how he really was his own man, his own stuff. He really ain't even want to be Blood, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
And that's why they independent. You know what I'm saying? They do what they want to do at the end of the day. And they probably the most powerful set, period. Most influence, most money, all that. But listen, so West Coast, so 1993 is when it came to the East Coast. And this was a righteous movement in Rikers Island. Okay? The blacks, surprisingly, was being oppressed by the Latin Kings and the Nietas. Now the Nietas don't exist no more, but that's a Latin Hispanic gang. All right, boom. So the homie, he's from California. He already a revolutionary, already a Blood, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't supposed to be going on. We're not supposed to be getting oppressed by no other race. There's no blacks. Supposed to be protecting each other. So what he did was, y'all can go.
Roughing the wheel fucked up. But he said he can't jack it up and let us take the tire off and go get another tire. So he said he just finna and we finna ride to the tire shop. He said it'll take us to the tire shop.
All right. Can y'all just come get him soon and I'll shoot you some gas, man. Cause the tire shop ain't number like 3 minutes away. All right.
Turn your phone on vibrate or something. I tried to call you. You ain't answer.
Yeah, I know, but that was a horrible time. You just interrupted right there, though.
Everything good, bro. Everything good, bro. Everything good,
don't
bro.
leave me. Come back.
I'm sending the hit cash out, or you give me your cash out.
All right.
Nah, send it to me.
My bad, bro. All right, what you were saying?
All right, so in Rikers Island, 1993, you know what I'm saying, it was a homie from California, who's already blood, but he was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And he just happened to get locked up in Rikers Island. And the Hispanics was oppressing the blacks. Like I tell you right now, black man.
Hispanics was oppressing the blacks?
Think about New York, though. Think about that. Go up there right now. Like, you going to go some places you can't go unless you speak Spanish.
Okay, I can go for it.
That's the first seaport of America, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about Puerto Ricans.
You got to get out of Georgia.
Dominicans. See, we always think of Mexicans. There's Mexicans up there too, but think about just Puerto Ricans and Dominicans alone. Think about actual Spaniards from Spain.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about just, then we go South America. Think about Colombians. Think about Venezuelans, Hondurans. Like, do you know that Serrano started because, like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got migrated over here. They seen Bloods and Crips and how they was doing, and they just adopted it and made their own gang. And now they're the most dangerous gang in the world.
I didn't know that. I know they ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, exactly. Not to be fucked with.
Yeah.
Like, but so yeah.
Shouts out to my Serrano.
But yeah, so goddamn. So he called home. He like, he finna go ahead and show these niggas how the ways of blood. He finna show them how to be blood.
Mm-hmm.
Blood stand for brotherly love, overriding oppression, and destruction of society.
All right.
Originally on the West Coast, it stand for be loyal or otherwise die. Slowly though. Niggas don't know that. I just put you on with that. Okay. But anyway, that's the difference. I could tell you, like, right now, any member will know, just off me saying that, they 90% probably didn't know that, but they know I've been on the phones with them folks.
Right.
Like I said, they still out there. The big homies is not dead. They still out there.
Yeah.
Like the ones who started all the sets in California in 1972.
Yeah.
People who sat down, like if they didn't die old age, they ain't got killed. They ain't died. Because the big homies gonna be protected. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they untouchable.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then guess what? Even if we got beef with the Crips or with the Serranos, which that's what's going on in Rome, California right now, it's just black versus Hispanic, period. Okay, what you talking about? But like, even like, if this the Crip big homie and our hood's beef, he got so much respect with his man. He ain't finna just come in and just kill him for real. Mm-hmm. Like, they did all that already at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did that already. Like, once the nigga who started Crip got killed, like, that was it. And then Tookie, like, when Tookie got executed, like, it really was like, man, guns down. Like, we for black people. But anyway, so OG Mac, he called California and he got stamped to start the East Coast chapter of Bloods, which is the UBN, United Blood Nation. Now, it's not the same no more right now as it was then, but it was, you had first 5 sets, you know what I'm saying? He established them. He got out of Rikers Island.
What's the first 5 sets?
I ain't going to tell you exactly them, but you know what I'm saying? Peter Rolat set definitely one of them, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Trey Gangster was the first one though, which is now they call themselves
Peter Rolex is this, and if I'm talking out of turn, bro, just give me the nod and I keep on going. So Peter Rolex, if I ain't mistaken, he wasn't even trying to be in no game.
He already had his own game. Yeah. He already had his own shit. The set is called Sex, Money, Murder.
Okay.
That's what they're about.
Okay. So
plain and simple. And that's why I respect them, because other gangs, like, they try to act like they're about police the neighborhood and being revolutionary and doing righteousness and stuff. But no, that's not what you establish on. Them folks say we about sex, money, and murder. Like, we not about no doing the right thing. We not about no helping the community. And we about sex, money, and murder. And murder overall. Okay. Yeah. So goddamn, guess what? He got his stamp. He started his own sets just like in the West. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The homies came together. On the West, it was the first 5 sets. Started on Pyro Street and established Bloods as a collective. Mm-hmm. They just didn't put no name on it like they did as far as you being a nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, out West is not none of that. It's just you blood, you know what I'm saying? But on the East Coast, you know, they codified it, I say. They made a rule. He wrote down rules. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And said, this is where I was going. These are the sets. This who is who. This who in charge over here. And he took it to the street. He went out in the street, bandanas up, all red. Because guess what? While he was in chain gang, other niggas had took it to the street and people was doing it. So he went straight out there, and this is where G-checking come from. He went out there and G-checked every hood and G-checked everybody.
What does G-check mean?
All right, so you say you such and such, okay. Do you know this? Do you know that?
Okay.
All right. Do you know how this started? Right. Do you know such and such? Can you call such and such?
Because if you don't know it, then you're
impersonating, and they're not going to do that, because infiltration is the worst thing. The first black gang was Vice Lord. And the reason why Vice Lord and GD's beef is because the story I heard, Vice Lord infiltrated GD, impersonated like they was a GD, and killed one of the first lady female gangsters.
You know what the crazy part is? I have and again, I know this ain't my interview, bro, but the Black Panther was infiltrated by the CIA and the FBI. But I interviewed the real Rick Ross, bro. Like the nigga from
Freeway
Cali.
Rick Ross. I know.
Yeah. So when I'm interviewing, bro, he telling me like, hey man, a lot of the dope I got helped funded the Iran-Contra war. Like he was getting dope from it, but he was like, bro. So then we started talking about gang. He was like, man, if it ain't enough gang beef, he know of officers that, and I don't want to misquote him, but police or powers that be will dress in all red and go shoot this hood up just to keep shit going, bro.
That's the biggest game.
Bro.
They'll come and get you out your hood, pick you up on like they trying to arrest you and go drop you off in the enemy hood.
Bro.
Yes, that's, man, the blue and whatever, blue and red, white, whatever
black
their colors
whatever.
is.
Yeah.
That's the biggest gang in the world. That's the worst gang in the whole wide world. That's why I told you when I first went through diagnostic, I was beefing with the police because they a gang too. And guess what I said about them? Yeah. Out of all the people, I was not worried about no GDs. I wasn't even worried about no other Bloods. I wasn't worried about no mob. I was worried about the police. Them folks jumped on a homie one time. We had a whoop, and one of the Rolex, which Peter Rolex said, what they call themselves, he said, hey, listen, man, them folks just did such to my twin. We is not going nowhere by ourselves no more. We not talking to no police by ourselves no more. We not doing no back and forth arguing with them folks. Cause them folks just got them jumped on bro on twins. So goddamn, if them folks even act any type of way, we popping.
Just like that.
How you gonna pop on the police? It's their gang too. They popping on us. I told you what they just did to me because my pants was too tight. And they thought I was sagging. Like, that's harassment. That's abuse. You know what I'm saying? That's oppression. The definition of oppression is to be a person of authority and to weigh down on somebody unjustly and without cause.
Damn, bro.
You weighing down on me unjustly and without cause. So you an authority figure. You're supposed to discipline me and tell me, no, that's wrong. Do this. I'm not doing nothing wrong and you coming and disciplining me. Like, that's sadistic. You know what I'm saying? That means that's like people who grow up and they killing animals and squirrels and shit when they little and shit because they just fucked up gonna be a serial killer.
Right. Bro, we got so much to talk about, bro.
Just let me finish this.
Okay, my bad.
All right, so that's how the blood started. So when he come out, he G-check everybody. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And it was so fashionable because it was different. You know what I'm saying? It's New York. New York was the fashion capital.
Right.
It's more fashionable. Like, the whole world gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause out west, guess what? Crips was first. Crips was 1968. Bloods didn't get established until 1972, and it only was established because Crips was doing lame stuff, pillaging, raping, literally.
Yeah. Like,
literally, Blood started on the West Coast because the homie, well, he wasn't even Blood. He just was a dude from the neighborhood. His name was Robert Ballou. I'm sure goddamn some of his people was homie though. You know what I'm saying? And the Crips pulled up on him and tried to rob him for his, you know what I'm saying, his varsity jacket. He bucked and they killed him. And that was the day the homies was like, look.
What was his name?
Robert Ballou.
Was he 15 or 16 years old?
Yes, he was young.
Yeah.
And they're like, come on, bro, y'all killing children. And at the end of the day, like, I know for a fact these folks was raping people and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, Raymond Washington started Crip by going neighborhood to neighborhood and saying, hey, man, y'all got to fight me.
Now, Raymond Washington's still alive now.
No, Raymond Washington is dead.
For real?
No, Raymond Washington.
Okay, I'm
thinking
about
of another Washington. Raymond Washington been dead. Yeah, Brown's been killed him, but dumped him in the water. That's where the crab stuff come from. They say he came out the water with crabs on his body. That's probably a myth, but he most definitely got put in that water. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But he started by going neighborhood and he just wanted to start a gang. But you know what I'm saying? But like, the first gang that really started was the Black Hand in New York.
The Black Hand?
Yes, sir. And we can talk more about that later. And that was just immigrants, you know what I'm saying, who came together because they came to America and y'all don't speak the language. Y'all don't, like, they're getting, you know what I'm saying, they're getting treated badly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, that was the first gang for real, in New York.
Yeah.
So that's why even in California, still all went back to New York. They've been doing this, you know what I'm saying? They just didn't have no form and fashion and stuff like that. But even the Black Hand was, you know what I'm saying, emulating the mafia, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, Blood started on the West Coast. OG Mac, he come out of the chain gang, boom. New York, it just went viral, you know what I'm saying? But this is why West Coast and East Coast Bloods beef. At the end of the day, West go by a different set of rules. East, like I said, I told you, he set it up different. He put a name on it, made it a nation, you know what I'm saying? Out West is just neighborhoods. You're just from the neighborhood. And at any point, even out there, like if my one street over start beefing with the next street over, and we not tied in and we not agreed to be the same thing, we can start beefing, even if we both wearing red flags.
All right, so
So the thing is, and really the East was, I'm gonna say this really come from the Georgia Department of Corrections. All right. At the end of the day, if I'm my set, I'm my set. I can say fuck your set, whatever you is.
But I'm saying,
even if you blood, because it's not no one person in charge, and there never was no one person in charge. Even when OG Mac started, well, I guess he would have been, but they say they try to say that he told, because they say he told the FBI about the UBN. Like when I leave, I want you to look up Gangland UBN in the video.
oh,
And they got like the stuff they saying on there is still right. It's still active. It's still lingo and stuff that they're using.
Yeah.
It's still rules and stuff like.
Yeah.
It's not changing. Like that's what's going. Like so, who told him all that? Who gave
Is
him
he
all
still
that?
alive?
They don't. Nobody know where he at. Disappeared. I think the man a genius. I think the man making these niggas pay him till they die, or till he die. To be honest, untouchable.
Well, okay,
but
go ahead.
That's where the beef come from though. Cause so just say we down the road. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my set, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we all blood, you know what I'm saying? But say I get into it with somebody from another set. All right. You not my set. That's one problem already. So we can beef.
But y'all could be from the same Atlanta. Both of y'all could be from Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, but it just all depends, just like in Flint, Michigan. The original hood where I'm from, I tell you, I'm from Beach, I'm from a blood hood. But my uncle just told me yesterday, I'm from a certain street. I didn't know. When I was in China, I called my uncle when I was going through a situation and I stopped being blood. I told him he kept asking me why I was behind the door. So I told him my situation I was going through. And I was like, you know, he lived out in California. My uncle lived in Beverly Hills. But before that, he lived in Los Angeles, like in South Central. I just asked him yesterday, I said, you ever been on Vermont Street? He said, yeah, I used to stay right there. I said, you ever been to Harvard Park? He said, yeah, I know I did stuff for them people. I said, yeah, I used to call them. I can call them right now.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I can too. But guess what? When I was in Shanghai, I called my uncle, he said, yeah, I used to be folk. And he did. And when he said folk, guess what? To me, I was like, okay, he don't really know what GDN is. But yesterday, I asked him, I said, do you know what GDN is? He said, yes. And I explained to him the whole ideology.
What's GDN?
The Gangster Disciple Nation.
Okay.
Or now it's Growth and Development Nation.
Okay, yeah.
But they done had so many different formats and stuff. Like, that's a deep conversation there alone.
Okay.
Because, like, Larry Hoover just, you know what I'm saying, free that man right now. But when he first started, whole Satan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Country boys, Satan flipped some shit. But so goddamn, he tell me he used to be folk. So I'm thinking he ain't really in tune with where we're going, but that just covering that tribalism. Like, but he just told me yesterday, he was like, that's why he stopped being that, because once I told him who Larry Hoover was when he started out and that he was a master manipulator and how it all started with history, he said, yeah, now I know that. He said, that's why I stopped being him, because when I first started, it just was like, oh, you GD, oh, we wear black, oh, you from over here? Punch each other out. Oh, okay, now we good, yeah, we the same thing. We beef with them, It just was tribalism. You're not from where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? I went to Clayton County for the first time yesterday. I done been living in Georgia how long? I lived in Georgia 8 years. I'm going on 6 years before I got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I done been around. I done been to Cobb County. I done been to Fulton County. I done been to DeKalb County. I love Zone 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even been to Henry County. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Never been to Clayton County. Guess what? Me and my uncle, we stopped. My auntie stayed out there now. We stopped at the corner store. I got out the car. I like, my hair rose up on my arm. And the nigga got down, stopped. You could tell the street dude, he tried to offer my type sell my uncle something or something. And I was like, man, uncle, I don't even like me, and I don't even like niggas out here, you feel me? I was like, these niggas out here, they a whole different type of shiesty. Like, I can't even call them slimy. I was like, I'm from that north. I was like, these niggas out here, boy, they be on some other type of stuff. I was like, that's why I ain't never came out here. Like, why do I feel that type of way, you feel me? Just because I'm from north and you're from south.
Just like that.
Like, that just, I guess it's just a self-destructive mentality.
I think that some of us sometimes we be getting programmed.
Yes. Guess what? Out of all this stuff, I met my stepdaddy when I was 2 and some change, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was already blood. He was already in the street. He was gangbanging hard, you know what I'm saying? Toting his pistols, selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen him rob a nigga, but I can tell you a story where a nigga got down, told him that he robbed him. And he's like, man, I ain't robbed you, and went there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen it, you know what I'm saying? But before that, I was already on that type. I just showed you the picture, you know what I'm saying? I'm like this with the gun in my face, smiling. I didn't show you the picture.
Yeah.
I think I did, but like.
No, you didn't show me the fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the hell I feel like I was already like that. Guess what I blame?
What that?
When I was real young, I seen Menace to Society. And I used to think that it was the second version because, you know, on the real VHS tape, it say Menace and they got the numeral 2. Society. So, you know, that's the difference between saying Minute to Society.
Yeah,
but that's how it is on the cover.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what I'm saying, like this the second version, like this the second movie. But I just was throwed on it. You know what I'm saying? Look, and I want you to see that. I sent this way. That's a screenshot of me and my daddy text conversation, but the picture in there, that's me, my little sister, and my cousin who a surgeon now. I'm finna go see for graduation.
Putting the pictures.
Get why I sent it to my daddy and told him I don't want no more toy guns because we know I went to prison by the BB gun.
Yeah.
That's me. My mama
That's crazy.
My mama told me when I was little, you can't get no more toy guns till you 16.
Because you already with the
Mama, I ain't gonna need no toy gun when I'm 16. Most definitely had a real gun when I was 16. But you know what I'm saying? So, but that's where the beef come from, though. At the end of the day, if you're not my side, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So we get into it, and I'm this set, and you that set. Okay, we're going to go to analyzing. Do we got flags tied? Because certain sets tie flags and be like, no matter what, we're going to ride with each other for everybody.
All right.
That just go on anywhere. That go Bloods, Crips. You got Bloods and Crips who will ride on some Bloods together. You got Bloods and Crips who will ride on some Crips together. Real talk.
In the chain gang or in real?
In California, in the chain gang, real. Well, probably not in Georgia Department of Correction. That's probably not real likely. But in California,
why not in the Georgia Department of Correction?
Because niggas will feel like that'll get them, that'll say that'll be like that ain't official.
Yeah.
But they just not in tune. Like in Northern California, in Oakland, in the Bay Area, Bloods and GDs got some shit called Black Cherry. They tied in. They ride together. They move together. They got them really like the same game. You say that shit in the motherfucking Georgia Department of Correction, boy, they ain't gonna got them trying to flip
off your ass.
They gonna be mad as fuck. They look at it like treason.
All right, so then I got another civilian question. So does the mob have different gangs in it, or? I
didn't want to speak on this.
And we don't have to.
I did, but I'm gonna say it because it's really known.
We're gonna move on because we don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble.
Marlo, he did, but I'm gonna speak on it. This is my and I'm
Who is
not.
Marlo?
He a rapper.
I heard Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby and Marlo got a mixtape together. You know what I'm saying? To the Hard Way. It's that To the Hard Way.
That's the shooter. No. Okay.
This is the story. And I only know this much shit about this shit because I've been in Chain Gang 10 years with niggas from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Even though they say I'm not from Atlanta, when you in Atlanta and I be like even I just was in the dorm when I first got the Wilcox, I was in the dorm. I was smoking K2. Rolex pulled up on me, young nigga. Mm-hmm. He like, where you from, bro? So I like from Gwinnett County. He said, oh, hell nah, boy. You really from the city, boy. You too close, boy. You ain't finna be smoking no script. You smoke some script, we gonna dip your ass. I was not blood. He didn't know I used to be blood or nothing, but he told me I'm gonna get violated just because I'm from the city and I'm smoking scripts. He don't want me smoking scripts. Real shit. So that's how it go. Like, you know about the feds, how it go, how people rocking the feds? Mm-mm. They go by cars, by where you from.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go by what region you from, and then they break down to what state you from. They say when Big Meech was in the feds, he was in the Georgia car. But we know Big Meech is from Detroit.
Yeah.
He's not from Atlanta. Yes, he did great for Atlanta. He did a lot, but technically you're supposed to be in the Detroit. You're supposed to be in the Midwest car. But he wasn't, though.
See, my dumb ass, I thought it was just a black car or a white car. I didn't even know.
That's the West State. That's California corrections. That's Texas corrections. Arizona corrections. Me and my uncle talked about that last night. Now the feds is about because you know when you're in the federal penitentiary, you can go anywhere in the United States. You can get shipped anywhere in the United States to any prison. Mm-hmm. So guess what? And the majority that's in the feds is niggas that's from the DMV. Because in the DMV ain't no you go feds, period. Ain't no county jail and all that stuff. It's federal.
Hold on real quick. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Best day of my life. How about yourself?
Oh, good. All right. Listen, I don't know if you remember, but I'm living in the house where you put the refrigerator, the user one. The last time. Let me see. I show you I tell you my address. I'm a new guy there. I'm not sure. I don't know my address here, but remember you put the new refrigerator in the house and the candy lane?
No, I don't. What part of town?
Let me show you.
What part of town?
What's that?
What part of town? Henry talking slow.
You remember the 1831 Candy Lane, Marietta?
In Marietta, yeah.
Yeah. You remember the